Arthur Dong is a distinguished teaching professor at Georgetown University. He joins our discussion here in Washington, D.C. Professor Dong, thank you for joining us. I want to begin with Vice President Pence's visit to the Winter Olympics. He skipped a dinner where he would have technically shared a table with a top DPRK official. Clearly a deliberate act here. What is the message?
Well, it's very clear that the sort of standoffish attitude that Vice President Pence demonstrated during this moment, certainly sending a signal that the United States wishes at this point to remain distant from a direct discussion with the North Korean representatives. So it has great symbolic value, and certainly they're also very sensitive to the fact that from an Asian perspective, either offering face or saving face, these are sort of, these are very, very meaningful messages in terms of the optics.
Do you expect any kind of interaction between Pence and Kim Jong-un's sister? And why not for the United States to really use this moment as an opportunity?
Yeah, I'm hoping that at some point that there should be some kind of rather informal opportunity for both sides to use this moment to bridge a dialogue. But at least from an official policy standpoint, it seems that Vice President Pence certainly has his marching orders in terms of how he should behave in front of the camera with respect to this moment of interaction.
So from one side, the DPRK sending two top envoys. From another side, they put on this massive military parade just one day before the opening ceremony. Are we getting mixed messages here from Pyongyang?
Yeah, I certainly do think it's a mixed message because on the one hand, it seems like they're offering an olive branch of reconciliation by sending such high-level people to be a part of this Olympic moment. But at the same time, behind the scenes at home, marching troops around, sending a signal that maybe things have not changed as much. So it is this sort of duality in terms of the unpredictability of Kim Jong-un and the North Korean regime that has many sort of on their edge.
And I think the big question everyone is asking whether Olympics will actually open the door to face-to-face negotiations, and then what is going to happen once the Winter Games are over?
I think the world is certainly watching with a great deal of interest as to how these two parallel dramas are playing out. The one drama is the athletic contest that's happening on the ice rinks and on the mountains, and certainly the parallel political drama that is unfolding before our eyes with regard to the rapprochement or reconciliation, the possibility of an opening dialogue between both South and North Korea. Obviously, if there's any opportunity to dial down the tension and perhaps even avoid war, I think that would be a very, very welcome opportunity on the part of the great powers of the world.
And what's going to happen after the Olympics? I mean, the games will be over. South Korea, United States expected to resume their military drills.
Yeah, well, we'll have to watch carefully. I think it's clear from the present administration here in Washington that they are taking the threat of potential, missile launches and the development of North Korea's nuclear program very seriously. They are looking at things in a very realistic manner. Certainly, it's been no secret that military assets have been increased and moved into place for the potential of, conflict. And I think this has a lot of parties on both sides worried.
All right, we'll leave it there. Professor Arthur Dong from Georgetown University, thank you.